Ugandan President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has apologized to Kenyans for his son, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba's Twitter outbursts, in which he poked fun on Kenya's electoral system. Museveni, in a letter to Kenyans and Ugandans, regretted Muhoozi's tweets as inconsistent with how Ugandan public officials should relate with matters of a foreign-friendly state. This comes amidst an invitation to Kenya's President William Ruto to Uganda's Independence Day celebrations, scheduled for this weekend. Let's begin our broadcast with our very own Sam Gituku.
Ugandan President Kaguta Museveni has had to take a father's responsibility, and that of a head of state, to clean up the untidy sentiments of a son, yet a general, that Muhoozi made on Twitter, threatening to capture Nairobi using Ugandan army, while also questioning how President Uhuru Kenyatta retired, in his words, so young on account of constitutional provisions. President Museveni says, quote, "I ask our Kenyan brothers and sisters to forgive us for tweets sent by General Muhoozi, the former commander of land forces here, regarding the election matters in that great country." Museveni adds, it is not correct for public officers, be they civilian or military, to comment or interfere in any way in the internal affairs of brother countries. Even though he was removed from the leadership of Ugandan land forces, Muhoozi was promoted to the rank of full general, many asking how an offense was rewarded with a promotion instead of a punishment. President Museveni says this mistake is one aspect where he has acted negatively as a public officer. There are, however, many other positive contributions the general has made and can still make. Despite the removal from leading the land forces, General Muhoozi continued with his sarcastic tweets, saying he would henceforth embark on a world tour, asking his followers for suggestions on where he should begin. He went ahead to declare he was considering starting with Rome, but wondered how he would get clearance from customs for his 100 cows.
Let me request Mzee Yoweri Kaguta Museveni to make just a few remarks.
When he visited Kenya during President William Ruto's inauguration early September, President Museveni distanced himself from Kenya's internal affairs, despite provocation by the inauguration crowd.
Don't involve me in your internal affairs. I just want to observe a few things.
Museveni now says, quote, "Very sorry, ndugu zetu wa Kenya. Also sorry to the Ugandans who could have been annoyed by one of their officials meddling in the affairs of brother Kenya." Uganda marks 60 years of independence this Sunday, the 9th of October. Reports indicate the Ugandan government has invited President William Ruto to grace the celebrations, even though it is not yet clear if Ruto will attend in person or will send a delegation. President Museveni says he knows for a fact that General Muhoozi is a passionate Pan-Africanist. However, the correct method for Pan-Africanists is confidential interactions or using the available fora, EAC and African Union. I have conveyed all those views confidentially to His Excellency President Ruto. Museveni's apology may have quelled a storm that could have sparked between the two countries' diplomatic relations, while pouring water on political criticism back at home that had pulled his long-time critics and opponents Kizia Besigye and Bobi Wine. Sam Gituku, Citizen TV, Nairobi.